What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of The Narcissist Code. I am your favorite self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, better known as Mental Healness across all social media platforms. If this is your first time seeing my face or hearing my voice, I'm a diagnosed narcissist, and I use my platform on social media to raise awareness for NPD, get more people into therapy like myself, 5 years strong, in therapy for 5 years, and also validate the victims, survivors, and thrivers of said disorder. Today's episode is going to be about what it's like being with someone that has narcissistic personality disorder, why the narcissistic person treats you differently. So one of these sayings that I've recently come up with is when you're dealing with somebody that possibly has narcissistic personality disorder, they don't have to be diagnosed or whatever, they're narcissistic, whatever. The world gets the personality, you get the disorder. And this is mainly because narcissistic people tend to treat the people closest to us the worst. That's just that. Look, why though, Lee? Why do we get? It's like sometimes it's like a narcissist is punishing you for loving them and things like that. It's like the narcissist punishes you for being close to them and being vulnerable to them and things like that. The world gets the personality part of it. You get the disorder. You get the real version of that narcissistic person, while everybody else gets the fake version. And sometimes when you're dealing with this narcissist, when you're close to this narcissistic person, that's going to hurt your feelings. That's going to make you feel a certain type of way because you're like, damn, what did I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve, being treated like I'm less than, like I'm worth less than everybody else? You know what I mean? What did I do to be treated like I'm worth, like, why don't I get the same treatment that they give everyone else? And they show it to you as well, because sometimes when you're out in public or you're somewhere with this narcissistic person, like, they'll be putting this mask on in front of you, and you'll be like, who the hell are you? Like, why don't you treat me like this? And then they go home, take that mask off, and then they wild out on you. They take the day's frustrations out on you. They wake up in the morning mad at you. Sometimes that's how it goes though. When you're dealing with a narcissistic person, you get punished for loving them. That's literally how it goes. And that's not me trying to chastise y'all or make fun of you or anything like that. But that's me just saying, as a diagnosed narcissist, look, the reason we treat people this way is because it's crazy. It's going to sound crazy. We feel most comfortable around the people closest to us. So you get the most authentic version of us, which might not be the best version of us. Sorry. I know that sucks because the people closest to narcissists get treated the worst because you can hurt us the most. Think about it. You can ruin that reputation. You can ruin this image that we put out to the world. You have the possibility of doing that. So that's one of a narcissistic person's biggest fears is being exposed. Being exposed for who we really are, for what we really do. Y'all have a cat. Y'all hear my cat in the background. Being exposed for who we really are, what we really do, and things like that. I gotta let him out, y'all. Here, go. The door to the church is open, cat. The door to the church is open, kitty cat. Sorry, y'all know I don't cut the video either. I just look. This is real life. We do real life over here. For those of you wondering, yes, I do love my cat. I love my dog as well. Can narcissists love cats and dogs? Yes, they can. Sometimes narcissists only love the cats and dogs, which becomes an issue as well. But that's a quick sidebar. I had to let the cat out here though, because he was gonna be meowing and he might have come up here and try to claw me. He got a little devil in him. the cat got a little toxicity in him. Toxic kitty. But seriously, I know it sucks dealing with narcissistic people a lot of times though, because they have the potential to treat people good. You know that they have the potential to treat you good as well, because in the beginning of the relationship, typically you're getting that same treatment that everybody else is getting. You're getting better treatment than everybody else. Typically, you're on a higher level or a higher plateau than this narcissistic than everybody else is in the narcissist life. You just are. They put you higher. They are love bombing you. They're idealizing you. They're making it seem like you're the centerpiece of their world, the centerpiece of their planet, and things like that. You know what I mean? So they're doing all of this stuff, cheering, helping you out, trying to be there for you, and doing this, doing that, doing this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Trying to help you out. I mean, they are just literally love bombing the steam off of you, clapping the cheeks 6 times a day, whatever. You know what I mean? It's like a daily routine of just happiness. But then it shifts. The dynamic shifts. And what makes this dynamic shift sometimes is the narcissistic person either emotionally discards you, or they feel like they have you trapped. They feel like they're not necessarily trapped, but they feel like you are tied to them, and it's not hard. It's not easy for you to leave them or get away from them. You know what I mean? Y'all either have a baby on the way, y'all buy something together, y'all make a commitment together, y'all make plans in the future together, like distant plans in the future. Something that makes them feel more comfortable around you, that you can't just, okay, up and go. It'd be hard for you to ghost them type stuff. Especially if you have a baby by them or something like that. It's hard for you to ghost them. You see what I'm saying? It just is. Then that dynamic shifts, and everybody else gets put on that pedestal where you are down here now where they are. And it makes you mad because you know they have the potential to treat you good. You know what I mean? The world is now, so first of all, everybody was getting the personality, narcissistic personality disorder. It's a disorder of the personality. It's not something that, it's not something you can cure with a pill. People are just like, use a pill? No. Do you take drugs? Is there a pill you're on? No, bro, but no, there's no pill, there's no drugs, there's nothing like that. You know what I mean? I just live, it's a disorder of my personality. I have a personality. I have a wonderful personality. The world gets this wonderful personality, whereas the people closest to you typically don't get that. And this is not just the intimate partners. This is the kids, the children as well. The children of narcissistic people get treated badly as well a lot of times. You mean, can narcissists love their kids? Some of them absolutely can love their kids, but a lot of them, some of them don't. You know what I mean? It's like a case by case basis. You know what I mean? It's just like this might not work for everybody else. It's a case by case basis because a narcissistic person might not love their kids. They might discard their kids. I always ask this question. You want to know if a narcissist loves you or loves the children or loves anybody around them? How are they treating these people? Are these behaviors that they are exhibiting, proof they care and love somebody? You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of dynamics. There's a lot of moving pieces that go into this picture and whatnot. So you have to empower yourself and decide, like, what do you want? What's best for you? What do you feel like is going to make move? What do you feel like is going to empower you the most to make these decisions and whatnot? Yeah, I know y'all see my background as well. I'll be back in my office tomorrow. I've just been sick. I haven't been out the house. I've been like literally sitting downstairs recording videos. But I think tomorrow I'll be 100%. And I hit a deer, and so my car's messed up. So there's that. But this is how it goes, though, y'all. If you're dealing with narcissistic people, toxic people, understand the dynamic and the way it goes, that, you're going to get this lesser treatment because you're closest to them. Like, you can hurt them the most. They feel crazy. Like I said, crazy. I think from my perspective, I think they feel like they are most comfortable around you, so they can be themselves around you. You mean, yes, you're going to judge them, but typically in these toxic relationships, people don't leave them when you should. You know what I mean? When you absolutely should leave them, you don't leave them. So the way things go in that situation, it kind of sucks. So when you keep taking them back and they're treating you horribly, they think that you are okay with the behaviors, so they keep doing the behaviors over and over and over again. Believe we're not okay with the behaviors. Hey, tell it to that toxic person that thinks that you are okay because you keep taking them back. But we just take them back because we love them. Tell it to them. Are they changing those behaviors? Typically, the answer is going to be no. They're not changing those behaviors. They're just doing more. You know what I mean? They're just going to exhibit them more and do them in a different way. So you have to empower yourself to be as strong as you possibly can. Empower yourself. Take charge of your life. And like I said, this might not be it. But anyways, y'all, back tomorrow, full power, hopefully, and do more videos and things like that. Like and subscribe for more. And as always, Mental Illness is out. Peace.